Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Higan video. So here we are with the newly updated Higan Eruthro tier list. Now, this page has been updated after Jelly, the original maker of that Google Doc tier list, who's I think probably the biggest whale for a closed beta test, has decided to team up with the Higan wiki to provide you with this Higan new tier list for the global release. Now, the server will come up in about 15 minutes, but by the time this video goes live, you probably can access it already. So you can use my affiliate link down in the description to download the game, because this video is sponsored by BlueStacks. As I've said previously, I'm playing on the soft launch server, and this was my day one to reach the level cap. And if you wanted to reroll, you can use BlueStacks. It's got the macro recorder right here, as well as the sync allowing you to reroll using multiple instances. So thank you, BlueStacks, for sponsoring this video. And speaking of reroll, let's take a look at some of the units that we're going to be going after. Well, first of all, this is a very welcoming change to see Roko at tier 0/S in the early game. So I would say I break it down into early game and max potential based on level 30, because that's when you activate one of the passive. So let's take a look right here. Some of the toggles right here, I'll show you guys. You get a very different unit once you can switch the unit and toggle their active skills. So that gets activated at level 30. Of course, if you really want to talk about late game or max potential, that's much later on, level 50 and whatnot. Okay, but first of all, Roko, as someone already clearly stated in the chat, Roko as a tier 0 and S, she is a free unit. She's a free healer. As long as you play the story, you get Roko completely for free. She is free. Everyone will have a copy. Free. Free. Okay. So what I'm personally trying to go for is Eluya. Eluya is the first beginner's banner. You'll be able to get 20 free pulls on the Eluya's banner when you're starting out. Okay, so this is Eluya. The beginner's banner are going to be the tank Gildan and the DPS assassin Eluya. As you can see, I went 52 pulls deep, I still didn't get her. But you get this Starlight Revelation, and as part of our pre-reg, everyone will get 20 pulls, and you can reroll on the 20 pulls on the Eluya banner and try to fish her out. And she is damn strong. She is damn strong. Gonna be a bit squishy, okay, because she is an assassin. She's gonna go for the back line, but she is super good. Media is another very good early game unit, single target and AoE damage, and very good for the story. But she is also free as part of the pre-registration. So you can see that Roko is free, Media is free, and they're both tier S. Damn, yo, thanks game, thanks game. And next up, a rarity R unit. This honestly, again, this unit is free. Another free unit, okay. I think Asa falls off later as well. Okay, I actually swapped Asa out in my gameplay. However, Asa is a complete free unit in R rarity, so you get lots of dupes for him. The he, by the way, I'm pretty sure, but very strong heals, like insane early game. Is until later on when you get your other units built up, then you can replace the healer. But Asa is super fantastic. Now for the rest, personally, I don't know much about Codier, so I can't comment on her. You can have a read of what she does, but apparently another R unit. But in the team building, okay, in the team building guide that I've made previously as part of the beginners day one, you need to have a tank, 2 damage dealers, and a healer. That is the bread and butter setup initially. Okay, that's the bread and butter setup initially. And of course, 2 of the choices you have is Caesar, the magic tank, and you have Gildan, the other tank. Now Gildan is easier to reroll for because you have the beginner's banner with her. However, Caesar is top tier waifu material. Let's take a look at that. Look at her. Damn. So personally, I hope I get her instead of Golden, but you know, RNG taketh and giveth. So we'll have to see. And Nuno here, I do have her. She is quite good for me. The healing in the beginning of the game isn't that great in comparison to someone like Asa. But later on, near the end of day 1, I've already swapped around. For the following other units, again, more testing is needed. For example, you have Moetetsu, who is a PvP god, but I didn't get her. But I did get Fene. I actually pulled Fene, and then I paid $1 for her dupe. So she's a very, very good AoE DPS. Every time I have issues, I just wait for her card to pop up, and I pop that AoE. So for the rest, you can take a look. They've made some quick comments on, you know, who is better, who is excelling at what content. But personally, for me, for the tier list, for the update, personally, Roko, Eluya, Media, if I can get Fene, and then 1 tank. That is going to be how I'm going to play moving forward. So the tier list will probably change as we get the upcoming new unit, Surslet, as the first event. She is an OP tier 0 tier S bruiser. So if you want to save, you can also save your resources and then go fish for her when her banner arrives on the day. But anyhow, thank you BlueStacks for sponsoring this video, and I'll be playing this game on release and hope to see you guys there. Ciao. Bye bye now.